Looking up, Jesus saw the rich giving their gifts to the temple courts. He also saw a poor widow put in 2 small copper coins. Jesus said, "I tell you the truth, this poor widow has given more than all the others, for they gave their gifts out of their abundance, but she, out of her poverty, gave all she had to live on." Some of the disciples were remarking about how the temple was adorned with precious stones and gifts dedicated to God. But Jesus said, "As for these you see here, I tell you a time is coming when not one stone will be left on top of another, but all will be thrown to the ground." His disciples asked him, "Teacher, when will these things happen? And what will be the sign that they are about to take place?" Jesus responded, "See to it that you are not deceived. For many will come in my name, saying, 'I am he,' and the end is near. Don't follow them. When you have wars and revolutions, do not be frightened. These things must happen first, but the end will not come right away. Nation will rise up against nation and kingdom against kingdom. There will be great earthquakes, famines, and pestilences in various places, and frightful events and great signs from heaven. But before these things happen, they will lay hands on you and persecute you. They will drag you into synagogues and prisons, and bring you before governors and kings, and all for the sake of my name. In this way you will become witnesses for them. But make up your mind beforehand that you will not worry about what you will say to them, for I will give you words and wisdom that none of your adversaries will be able to contradict. You will be betrayed even by parents and brothers, relatives and friends, and they will put some of you to death. All men will hate you because of me, but not one hair on your head will perish. Because you have stood firm, you will have life. And when you see Jerusalem surrounded by armies, you will know her desolation is near. Let those in Judea flee to the mountains. Let those in the city come out, and let those in the country refrain from entering the city. For this is the time of punishment, in fulfillment of all that has been written. And oh, how dreadful those days will be for pregnant women and nursing mothers. The land will be in distress, and wrath will be upon this people. And this people will fall by the sword, and be taken captive into all nations. Jerusalem will be trampled by the Gentiles, until the time of the Gentiles is fulfilled. There will be signs in the sun, moon, and stars, and on earth great anguish and perplexity at the roaring and tossing of the sea. Men will faint from terror, apprehensive of what is coming on the earth, for even the heavenly bodies themselves will be shaken. And then all people will see the Son of Man coming on a cloud, in power and great glory. When you see these things happening, stand up and lift up your head, for your redemption is about to take place." Then he told them this parable. "Consider the fig tree and all of the trees. When you see their leaves beginning to sprout, you can see for yourself and know that summer is near. In the same way, when you see all these signs, you will know that the kingdom of God is near. I tell you the truth, this generation will certainly not pass away until all these things take place. Heaven and earth will pass away, but my words will never pass away. So be careful, lest your heart be weighed down by dissipation, drunkenness, and the anxieties of life, and that day closes on you like a trap. Be watchful, and pray that you will escape those days and those events, and be able to stand before the Son of Man."